What is up, you bushy boys and girls? It is your main man Bush here today in this dang fitness vid to talk about what is the secret to finally, pointing at my belly, losing that stubborn fat. Now, many people don't know is that you cannot target a specific area. Like if I want less fat on my dang bicep or around my bicep to show that muscle off more, depending if you're a bushy male or female. Males tend to store their fat more in the stomach area, and the women on their hips and thighs, being the last place that they lose the fat, the essential fat that they need. Follow the TikTok, Instagram before I get too much going into this dang video here. But the secret that I'm gonna share with you to lose more fat, just simply be more active. Go out and do an activity that involves standing, just any kind of basic movement. Doesn't have to be any kind of sprinting, stuff like that. Like shoot, I just got back from fishing just along the bank for about an hour, just standing along, casting the dang reel. Here's the fish I got a couple bluegill. Not a bad day, I must say. And I don't just go out and do that for the sake of exercise. It is something that I like doing, but I can also associate with staying healthy, so kinda, 2 for 1. Also Thursday, which I'm probably still a little bit tired from, me and Mary, we played an hour of that dang pickleball, which I found is very dang fun. Of course, we're nowhere near pros. Eventually I might want to try to compete at it someday. I mean, not as serious like bodybuilding or anything, but just play some games, because we've just been screwing around, just hitting the ball back and forth, just trying to get that heart rate up on the Fitbit, but not too high. Around that 120 to 135 beats per minute. Even like 140, you would be fine. With that zone 2, it is a little bit challenging for the heart, but it's not so much that, you don't want to do it at all. We're trying to make things enjoyable, like dieting as well. If you don't like what you're doing, then why are you doing it at all? When people say you can't out-exercise a bad diet, well, they're mostly right, but it helps to be more active, as that will improve your dang NEAT, your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. I always struggle remembering that last word, but yes, I did, and that is how many calories you burn just sitting here being a normal old bush. Say you don't do anything, maybe I'd burn like 1,800 just sitting around doing nothing. Maybe 1,500, probably a little bit lower, but I have a very active job as a grocery shopper, and I've picked up pickleball, I lift weights, I bike for my cardio, along with around my dang neighborhood, I fish. Really want to get back into basketball, even though I suck to play against. Could still shoot some dang hoops. My hoop's over there, by the way, that was green. And a couple other golf. I know it's gonna get nicer out, so maybe play a few runs of that, although I've never broke 100. That's not about being super successful, unless you're obviously striving to compete at something, which for me is bodybuilding. If I could just do one thing, it would be that, because that kind of incorporates cardio as well, and obviously building the muscles. Will go the left bicep flex this time. Had a leg day today, but instead of working on the adductors, which with your hips, the abductors and the AB go into out. Work more of your outside of your glutes, and then for the inside is the adductors, like math, outside to inside. No, I just said screw that. I did my quads, hamstrings, and calves. The basic gym bro split of legs was the leg extension and the leg curl, but I like to do the lying one. I just get a better stretch off that, even though the seated, I would say, is a more standardized leg curl. And then crunch, you have this calf machine. I don't think I've ever filmed me doing legs, maybe squat before. I'll try to get in the gym, maybe make that a short or something, just demonstrate. I'd like to demonstrate lifts more too. I go to a pretty public gym. Good thing it's early in the morning, because there will be a bunch of people there. But eventually I wanted to demonstrate all my own exercises, have a catalog, which would be really cool. You could check out, Bush, how do I do an incline dumbbell bench press? That is something I always do, but It's really hard to record in a public gym, or just really awkward, at least for me. So if you feel uncomfortable in the gym, shoot, even I do too. Even after 3.5 years of bodybuilding training, I still have moments where I am uncomfortable, but I love being at the gym to get better. Back to the dang topic, of course, I get sidetracked, but it's still related to fitness, so that's okay. Increase your average caloric expenditure or your NEAT. Basically, if you're more active instead of sitting on your butt, let's say you have a standing desk instead of seated, if you are sitting a lot at your job or something, you know, of course, if that's permitted, then do that. It's just a little adjustment, kind of like diet, switching to lower calorie stuff. If you just change one thing and your weight has been at that same for a while, or you're ready to just finally drop, you know, more increments, try that out. Just a little adjustment. That's it for the video, you bushy boys and girls. Just wanted to, clear up this stupid, thought process people have about fitness, is that you have to go all in order to see progress. And if you just make little adjustments over time, like switching your sedentary lifestyle to even doing one more thing, just a little bit more active, like playing more video games like Wii Sports, Switch Sports that have standing and motion. I know that's pretty cool. That was our goal when those games came out, was to try to get you off your dang butt to get up and active, because standing you are definitely burning more calories than sitting just rotting watching Netflix or shorts or whatever. Don't forget to follow the dang TikTok, Instagram again. I doubt Editor Bush will put that up a second time, but yeah, it's all BushMasterHarry, and in the description I got my few recipes I have made, at least publicly, to you bushes. Still working on that cookbook very slowly, but obviously I'm focused on being a personal trainer, that dang PT, trying to switch from being that grocery shopper to something that I love and help more bushes get fit. Especially with this channel, I know people more into gaming, so hopefully I can convince some of you sheep to, you don't have to stop gaming at all. Shoot, I'm right by my Xbox. I wish I had more time to play that, and prioritizing your time. You can find out a lot with the big old Bush on his channel. We're at that 6.91K. I don't know, we're sitting around there. YouTube has definitely been screwing me over on the shorts algorithm. That's not making the big old Bush happy. And then the community feed, just about my life in general. Same with the TikTok, Instagram. I'll post other piece of content that you won't necessarily see on the video forms of the dang tube. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching again. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you bushes